Raheem, just on Mike, he was still on the sideline there. Was there any chance of him coming back into the game at all?
Obviously there was a chance, but it was not.
Michael Penix Jr. scared every Falcons fan today. He leaves the game, the offense stalls, and Atlanta drops another winnable one in overtime. This isn't just about one bad drive anymore. It's about Penix's knee, Drake London leaving the game, and a 5-game slide that's starting to feel heavy. Listen to how Raheem Morris talks about Penix, about Drake, and about whether there was any real chance of Michael coming back into this game.
Coach, do you have an update on Michael Penix?
I don't. Obviously he left the game, was ruled out. I mean, never got ruled out. So we got to go see where the knee is and where he's at.
Drake London?
The same report on Drake. Obviously he left out the game, and after that sluggo attempt in the end zone, and wasn't able to return.
For the second week in a row, you all fought and got the lead late, and the defense wasn't able to hold it. What happened here today?
Those guys made plays, and we got to find a way to stop them, and we didn't.
Raheem, just on Mike, he was still on the sideline there. Was there any chance of him coming back into the game at all?
Obviously there was a chance, but it was not, looking good, and didn't feel great for him to be able to come back out there. But so there was obviously a chance he was still out there, but it didn't look good.
All right, so that tells you a lot. First, they clearly did not feel good about putting Penix back out there. Raheem basically says, yeah, he was still on the sideline. There was technically a chance, but it didn't look good. When a head coach says that, it usually means everybody, the staff and the player, knew something was wrong and they weren't going to risk it. Second, this isn't just Penix got banged up. Drake London leaves after that shot in the end zone. They lose in overtime, and it's the same script again. Close game, chances late, and they can't finish. At some point, that stops being only about players and starts being about leadership. And Raheem was asked that question directly. Listen to what he says when the cameras put his leadership and this losing streak on the spot.
Raheem, I know you're frustrated. We've heard repeatedly, we can't have this, we got to fix that. How would you assess your leadership and just the inability to stop those things from happening?
Not good. We've lost a bunch of games in a row in tight moments, and you got to find a way to win those games, man. It definitely is on me. There's no such thing as a losing team. There's only a losing leader, and I'm the leader, and we lost.
You guys were adamant that you wanted to keep Kirk because you felt like it would give you a really solid backup quarterback. It hasn't played out that way on the field. Any idea why yet?
I would like to see him go out there and get a win today. He played some good ball, did some good things, but, you got to go get a win. This never feels good when you don't win a football game. We'll go look at it. We'll go assess it. We'll find a way to fix it and get back and get at it.
That last answer is heavy. There's no such thing as a losing team. There's only a losing leader, and I'm the leader and we lost. You almost never hear an NFL head coach say it that bluntly on camera. That tells you how bad this 5-game stretch feels inside that building. It's injuries, it's fourth downs, it's drops, it's penalties. But now it's also the head coach putting the whole thing on himself while your rookie quarterback is dealing with another knee issue. So now the Falcons aren't just fighting for a playoff spot. They're fighting to protect Penix, to keep the locker room believing, and to prove that this isn't a season that just quietly slips away in November. So here's the real question. Is this still just a tough stretch that a young Falcons team can fight through? Or are we watching a season slowly fall apart while your rookie quarterback is banged up and your head coach is taking all the bullets? Falcons fans, Penix fans, neutral sickos, let me know what you think down in the comments. Should Atlanta shut him down and reset for 2026, or keep pushing if there's any chance he can play? If you like breakdowns where we actually listen to what coaches say after the game, not just the headline, hit subscribe, drop a like, and share this with that Falcons fan who's stressing out tonight.